At what point did you decide then that you wanted to step into doing facilitation? You wanted to actually start to host your own meeting and try to bring this into other people's lives from your perspective? Because I tend to find, I think the beautiful thing about smart recovery is that when you've been in the program for a while, you can then take the training and you can become a facilitator, facilitating your own meetings. And I think the great thing about that is that each facilitator brings their own perspective around the skills and the tools and the way that they can be used. Obviously I've got mine and the way that I look at them, and you've got yours, and everybody here has their own individual, unique ways of looking at the skills and the way that they've been effective for them. So what was it that, at what point did you decide that you wanted to come into to being a facilitator and take the training?
That was actually Cynthia Moore had reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to. And I had honestly thought about it in the past, but hadn't done it until she stepped up and was like, hey, I've had a couple people approach me saying that they think that you would be good at this. Would you be willing to take the training and start a meeting? And I'm happy I did. I'm grateful she approached me. I'm humbled that they would think of me. And yeah, it's been one of the greatest decisions I've made, I think, in my life, because it's really been rewarding. People say how much they look forward to my group. I think I look forward to it that much more.
Yeah,
because it really is something that I'm like, I do. I don't know if you feel the same way about the groups we come to with you, Stephen, but
yeah.
I look forward to them.
I always
So,
find it when people talk about how much they get out of the groups that I facilitate. It's quite an emotional experience for me, because sometimes I just think of the groups that I facilitate as just being, it's just a meeting. People show up and they listen, and then we come out the other side and that's that. But we forget, I think, sometimes as facilitators how much people need the meetings, how much they want the meetings, how much they look forward to the meetings. And it's a really, I think you use the word humbling. I couldn't agree with you more. It's a really humbling experience for me when people say that, and I actually get quite emotional about it. So yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from with that. So then you took the training. Cynthia approached you. You decided that you were going to take the training. What was that like? What was that like for you to go through?
it was interesting. It was informative. It allowed me to look at the tools in a way that I hadn't yet, because I'd only used them, not learned how they're taught, in a sense. So,
Yeah,
it gave me a more profound understanding, I guess, of how not just to teach the tools, but to use them with myself.
amazing.
Um, and yeah, I also like the pace of it, because it wasn't like you must complete this in 1 week,
Yeah,
or you got to get this all right on your first try, or you're going to start from the beginning. And I also like the fact that once I completed it, I knew that other facilitators had gone through this, which gave me a bit of comfort knowing that, these people are being trained with the same stuff I was just trained, which I do feel like I am better off knowing,
yeah,
better prepared. And since then, I've even taken additional training. Like you brought up Dr. Bill Miller. I took an online course of his,
amazing.
and I took another motivational interviewing course, which I apply in meetings and I apply in my own social life as well, because I find it to be very effective when just showing empathy with people and letting
Yeah,
them know that I understand, or I'm trying to listen to them actively.
yeah.
So yeah, I find that it opened up a Pandora's box of Aaron wants to learn more.
The clip you just watched was taken from the upcoming podcast, A Conversation for Liberation. If you like the content of this clip, please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on the notifications so you can stay up to date with when each full episode gets released. As always, if you want to know more about what we do at the Liberation Place, come join the live online meetings that I facilitate each week for free on Zoom. I'll leave a link to the page containing more information about these groups in the description below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care, be safe, and be well.